Defeated purposes assure you that you're worthlessness. It's surely confirmed, don't let me reaffirm this shit. You doing dirty, got you spiraling into skirmishes. The burn is permanent, hot like 1,000 furnaces. However fervent, you stay determined to work and earn it. Roll up a leaf and burn it, you feeling froggy Kermit. Don't ever disregard the power of your intuition. I'm sick as influenza, drugs can't do no influencing. Sacrifice my life for rhyming like a chosen martyr. Yours truly, stay cool as a cube of frozen water. You open doors and you wanna see if they open farther. Who's closer to you than ones that pray you may falter? A plus.
But you had to leave me before I realized that I should have stayed right there by your side. But you had to leave me before I realized that I love you.
By your side, I'm the flyest of the fly. Try as you may try, no copying my design. Colluded with Cuban Jewish, I'm fluent, you knew it. Truth is, I can do this in my sleep if I so choose it. So do this for me, take your ass and make the choice to move it. I'm sorry that I had to put you through shit, but I gotta go, cause I'm on a roll. Vominos, I bend a lot of flows, spend a lot of dough on the coast. Only by that I boast, cause I'm different, omnipotent. I kick the shit that's causing you cognitive dissonance. When I arrive per the sky, no surprise, transactions be in disguise, spreading lies. I describe that I
right there by your side.
A plus.
But you had to leave me before I realized that I would have stayed right there by your side. But you had to leave me before I realized that I love you.
Amazing races, they degrade the status. They just hating cause they ain't us. I dial your tone, you need to hang up. Get your weight up, not your hate up. The flow is gracious and deadly. Spit is smoother than the medley. I'm rising up, that's how my bread be. In the oven when I'm baking. With the butter cause I'm on a roll. Like I'm on a stove, hotter though. Ballin' pro style, low profile. Go the whole mile, I'm known to show out. Don't take it lightly, they might indict me. If so, then rightly. This ain't that foolishness they be hyping. Misplacing statements wait to penetrate the higher mind. Millions of places, but I'm right here, right by your side. Yeah. A plus.
But you had to leave me before I realized that I would have stayed right there by your side. But you had to leave
Yes, welcome. That's Shot 1 and E with By Your Side. WOOSAWORLD Radio's theme song. Welcome. Today is Thursday. Thankful Thursdays. What are you thankful for? Hey, you're rocking with Miss K. Don't play. Today on this Thankful Thursday, we're going to jump right into it, you guys. Today's theme or today's topic of choice is Thankful Thursdays. Stop letting people pimp you. Okay? We know about this. The emotional abuse. Right? Basically, I'm going to tell you what happened and what brought about this show. Earlier, I had something totally planned for the show, right? Totally something different planned for the show. However, what happened was I was talking to Boss Lady Radio, and we was talking about people emotionally manipulating you. And I said, look, I'm not tell these people to stop pimping you at work, or stop pimping you, or something. I said, and she was like, "Ooh, girl." I said, "Cause I ain't gotta put you out on the stroll for you to get pimped. No, sir, no, ma'am. You ain't gotta go be with nobody else to get pimped. You could be married to somebody and be getting pimped. It's about emotion, somebody else having enough emotional and mental control over you that they are able to manipulate your emotions in such a way that they breed or cause you to act or behave in a different manner other than you would." Perfect. You know Miss K don't play, love some Google. So let's go to Google on it. All right? Google, when you put in emotional abuse, okay, a bunch of things come up. But we're going to look up 10 signs of emotional abuse. Because let me tell you something. It's easy to say, okay, this is the list. If you are feeling this way, this is what is happening in your life. And a lot of us are like, well, if we're not physically being harmed, or somebody's not physically causing you pain or cussing you out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, then, I'm good. My relationship is healthy. But Miss K don't play. I don't, like my name says, I don't play that. Okay? And you have to be healthy in your relationships. Trust me. When I say I speak from experience, I speak from experience. Part of that is being happy within yourself and knowing who you are and being able to operate on that different frequency level. And the other part is knowing who your spouse is and what frequency level they operate on. This is something the things that I'm telling you guys are something that I have to practice every day, that I have to look up things too every single day. I'm reading every day. A good book that helps you communicate with your partner or communicate in relationships and really understand people that you might be in relationships with and what's going on exactly, and making sure that you're in a healthy relationship is the 5 love languages. Right? Love languages. That's a good book because it tells you how to deal when you're in a relationship with someone that they might speak a different love language than you. So you might feel like you're not being loved the way you need to, but that person loves you, but they're speaking a different love language than you. That's not necessarily emotional abuse. Emotional abuse, or being, so to speak, pimped, is when somebody manipulates your emotional state or mental state to the point where they can change the way that you would react, respond, behave in any given situation outside of the way you would normally act. Okay? That's the beautiful science in it. Like, that's why you don't have to be on the stroll to get pimped. Like, real talk. Real talk. And me and Boss Lady, we was talking about this. And I was saying to her that you can be in a relationship or in a marriage and get pimped. If you're going out every day, this is why I believe too that marriages are a partnership. Like, for real, everybody got to pull their weight. But if you are a man or a woman in a relationship and you're cooking and if you're doing all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the taking of the kids, we don't see you for parent-teacher conference. You're working, you're cleaning the house, you're doing all the shopping for the food, you're washing all the clothes. If you're really doing everything and you have a spouse or a partner, or even if you're just, you got a friend with benefits and they come around, they should be at least coming to the door with something. Nobody should come to your door empty-handed. That's relationship dating 101. Like, if you want to meet me at my door, bring something. Especially if we having a Netflix and chill, and don't just bring something for me if you know I got kids. Bring some chips for my kids, bring a pizza for them, bring a salt. Like, get it right. Get it right. You was in here yesterday drinking my baby juice, bring my baby some juice when you come today. Like, stop playing. We have to set certain standards for ourselves that tells people how to treat us. It tells people how to love us. We tell people how to love us, how to treat us, how we feel about ourselves. Okay? We tell people, whether we give these subliminal and subconscious flags, like flares up in the universe that says, look, this person is more susceptible to this person. Just like, you ever met a person and you be like, that person don't play. Nobody tried them. Nobody tries them because they just, their aura, everything about them says they don't play. Right? Okay. So 10 signs of emotional abuse. Here we go. According to Health Central, it has been medically reviewed. 10 signs of emotional abuse is this. Number 1, isolation. Okay? We know why isolation is a form of emotional abuse. or any kind of abuse. Like, that's your first sign. If your partner or the person you're in a relationship is trying to isolate you from the rest of the world, they only want to go out with you, they only want to do things with you, you can't go anywhere without them, like, that's a problem. You walk out the door, they're calling you 5 minutes later, that's a problem. That's a sign of isolation. They're isolating you. They want you to move away, step away from family and all of that. That's a serious issue. Number 2, verbally abusive. If somebody is constantly cussing you out, telling you off, calling you out your name, putting you down, I don't care if I'm 500 pounds. You better not call me motherfucking fat. You better say, baby, let's go take a walk. There's a better way to do things. There is a better and more loving way to do things and approach things in every situation. Remember that. Blames others is number 3. If your significant other is always blaming everything and everyone else, that's a bad sign. Okay? Alcohol or drug abuse, that's a bad sign. You know your relationship is going to be unhealthy, and because you're dealing with an unhealthy person if they constantly have to be intoxicated. Period, point blank. They're subduing something. And we're not talking about smoking a blunt. We're not talking about weed, even though weed can get to that point. We're talking about if you got to constantly be popping a pill, something is really unhealthy with you. And before I can be in relationship with you, where I'm exchanging energy with you, where I'm sharing and bearing my soul with you, I'm going to need you to become more, I'm going to need you to get healthy. Period, point blank. I have a friend named Tanya Brown. Shulamite Productions is her business, right? Shout out to Shulamite. She is an awesome, like, if you ever want to get a real woman of God, that she is it. She's so real and authentic. Like, she's so real about her. Honey, yes, that's my girl. Check out. She puts on play. Man, she's fantastic. Her creative mind is amazing. But she used to say to me all the time, no compromises, no conditions. What'd she say? No compromises, no conditions, something like that. But basically, we're not discussing this. No, we're not doing that. Instills fear. If you have a partner that is constantly instilling and fear in you, and trying to intimidate you with their words, with their body language, standing over you, constantly towering over you, trying to intimidate you with violent acts or around you or anything like that, definitely get the fuck away from them. They're unhealthy. The best thing you can do is walk away. That is somebody who is going to be pimping you, because they're going to manipulate your emotions and your mental state. Understand what I'm saying? Punishes you for time away. Like I just said, hey, every 5 minutes calling you. When you wait and you have a girl's night out, they tell you it's okay, then you come home and you in trouble. They trying to whoop your ass or some crazy ass stuff. Expects you to be a servant. Okay, nobody got no maids. That's self-explanatory. You're nobody's maid. You are a queen or a king. You are not to be nobody's servant. Period, point blank. Period. Is extremely jealous. Now, I have to admit, as a woman, a little jealousy I like. But not so much jealousy, but I want you to be aware. Jealousy is the wrong word, because jealousy has a negative connotation, which states that it's something possessive. I don't want you to be possessive. I want you to be aware of where I am, what I'm doing, what makes me happy. I want you to be in tuned with who I am and what's going on with me, where I'm at. If I'm out past unusual time, past my work time, you call, check on me. Yes, that's not jealousy. If I'm talking to somebody else, inquire about who that person is. Don't get angry about me talking about them. That's the difference. Someone saying, hey, babe, I saw you talking to your friend. Who's that? How you know them? That's different than being like, why you talking to him?